Wired to the core, understanding the phrase. Hello everyone, welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're diving into a fascinating English phrase, wired to the core. This phrase is a wonderful example of how English can use vivid imagery to convey complex ideas. So, let's get started and unravel the meaning behind these words. Wired to the core might sound a bit technical at first, but it's actually a metaphorical expression. In this section, we'll break down the phrase into two parts, wired and the core. Understanding each word separately will help us grasp the full meaning of the phrase. What does wired mean? In the simplest terms, wired refers to the presence of wires. However, in a metaphorical sense, it implies being connected or programmed in a certain way. This part of the phrase suggests an ingrained or inherent characteristic. And what about the core? The core refers to the central or most essential part of something. It's often used to describe the deepest, innermost part of a person or thing. When we talk about the core, we're referring to the fundamental qualities or features of something. Now that we understand what wired and the core mean separately, let's see what they convey when combined. Wired to the core suggests that a person has certain qualities, traits, or beliefs that are deeply ingrained and fundamental to their being. It's as if these characteristics are built into their very wiring, right down to their core. Examples in context. To better understand this phrase, let's look at some examples. 1. She's wired to the core to be an artist. Creativity runs in her veins. 2. His dedication to his work is wired to the core. He's always the first one in and the last one out. In these examples, the phrase illustrates traits that are not just surface level but are deeply embedded in the individual's identities. Wired to the core is a phrase you might encounter in various contexts, from casual conversations to literature. It's important to note that it's often used to emphasize the strength and permanence of certain traits. This section will help you understand how and when to use this phrase effectively in everyday English. And that's a wrap on Wired to the Core. We hope this video has helped you understand this intriguing phrase and its usage in the English language. Remember, learning a language is all about exploring its unique expressions and idioms. Keep practicing, and don't forget to have fun with the language. See you in our next video.